Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dig into the business model behind a really powerful new AI tool from Google called NotebookLM. It's a fantastic look at how free tech works, and trust me, the answer is way more interesting than you might think.
So what is NotebookLM? Basically, it's like a research assistant on steroids. You can upload your own documents, reports, articles, notes, you name it, and it'll summarize them, answer complex questions about the content, and even help you come up with new ideas based on your own sources. Super useful.
And here's the real kicker. It is completely 100% free. You can use this incredibly advanced AI without paying a dime, which naturally leads us to the big, obvious question.
Right. Whenever a tech giant like Google gives away something this powerful for free, you've got to ask, what's the catch? What's the real price? How on earth are they making money? Well, that is the exact mystery we're going to solve today. To figure this out, we have to start by looking at NotebookLM a little differently. See, for you and me, it's just a cool free app. But for Google, it's playing a much bigger game. And here is the first major insight. NotebookLM isn't really a consumer product that Google ever intends to sell you directly. You should think of it as a strategic tool. Its real job is to pull users deeper into Google's world and to make its other, paid services that much stronger. So let's peel back the first layer of this strategy. We'll call it the ecosystem lock-in. This is all about how this free tool connects directly to the products that Google actually charges for. The most immediate connection here is to Google Workspace, their paid suite of office tools like Docs, Sheets, and Drive. NotebookLM is specifically designed to make that subscription more valuable, and let's be honest, a lot harder to cancel. And this isn't just a happy accident. The real magic is in the integration. NotebookLM is woven right into Google Docs, Drive, and Slides. So if you're a business or a university already paying for Workspace, this new tool makes the whole suite just massively more powerful. It basically transforms it into an AI-powered hub for everything you do.
So the bottom line for this first layer is pretty straightforward. For Google, NotebookLM is a killer tool for retention. It keeps their current Workspace customers happy and paying. And it's also a great upselling tool, tempting them to upgrade to more expensive plans to get even more out of it.
But the strategy goes so much deeper than just keeping the customers they already have. Let's peel back the second layer, where this free tool suddenly looks like a demo for some of Google's most expensive products.
That's right, for Google's biggest potential customers, NotebookLM is basically a giant free demonstration. It's their way of showing off the raw power of their underlying AI models, the Gemini models, to huge corporate clients who have very deep pockets.
Here's how that sales funnel works. It's actually pretty brilliant. It starts small. A single team inside a huge company starts using NotebookLM for free. They love it. It changes their workflow. Then, someone has the big light bulb moment. Wait a minute. What if we could point this AI at our entire company's internal knowledge base? And that's when they pick up the phone and call Google. That conversation quickly turns into a multi-million-dollar contract for Gemini models and Google Cloud infrastructure. So just think about that. Every single time one of us uses NotebookLM for free, we're an unwitting part of this massive global sales pitch to the biggest companies in the world. It is a demo on an unbelievable scale.
And now we get to the very foundation of this whole strategy, the layer that supports everything else we've talked about, Google Cloud. This is one of Google's most important and fastest growing parts of their business.
See, it really doesn't matter if you're a free user just playing around or a giant corporation. Every single time you run a search, every summary you create in NotebookLM, it runs on and uses up resources from the Google Cloud platform.
Just think about what's happening behind the curtain. Your free activity is actually consuming expensive computing power, it's taking up data storage, and it's increasing the overall demand for Google's AI infrastructure. This not only creates value for Google, but it also gets customers used to and even dependent on their cloud services.
And that's the real long game right there. By getting millions of people to use free tools that run on their cloud, Google is essentially training a massive, built-in customer base for its most critical infrastructure. It creates a powerful long-term dependency. It's a lock-in. Okay, so we've looked at the different layers of the cake. Now, let's put it all together and see the master plan in its full glory. First off, let's just bust a common myth. Google is not reading your private documents and then selling your secrets. The value for them isn't in your specific content.
No, the real gold is in learning from how you and millions of others use the tool. That behavioral data is priceless for improving their AI models and gives them a massive leg up on the competition.
And this whole strategy is only going to evolve. I mean, it's almost a guarantee that we're going to see paid tiers in the future. You can just picture it, right? A free for you and me, but paid for teams model. They'll add on advanced features like way higher document limits, collaboration tools, and serious enterprise-grade security for any business that's willing to pay up. If you want to boil Google's entire playbook down to a single phrase, this is it. They give away the intelligence, the cool, smart AI features for free. And they do that so they can sell the infrastructure, the underlying cloud computing, the storage, the enterprise APIs that make it all possible.
And here it is, the whole thing in a nutshell. It all starts with the free tool NotebookLM, just to get people using it. That user adoption strengthens their paid workspace subscriptions. It also acts as that huge demo for their paid Gemini AI models, which drives consumption of Google Cloud services. And ultimately, that leads to these massive, long-term enterprise deals. You see, every single layer supports the one above it. It's a beautiful machine.
So, let's go back to our original question. What is the price of free? Well, it's not your money. And it's not even really your private data. The price is your participation. It's your role as a piece in Google's grand strategic plan, as part of their ecosystem, as a lead in their sales funnel, and as a data point in their quest for AI dominance.
And that brings us to one last thing to think about. Now that you can see all the layers hiding behind NotebookLM, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other free products that you use every single day are playing a much bigger, more strategic game than you ever realized?